I've learned that making a living is not the same as making a life. A girl should not expect special privileges because of her sex, but neither should she adjust to prejudice and discrimination. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Aging is not lost youth but a new stage of opportunity and strength. I raise up my voice, not so I can shout but so that those without a voice can be heard. We cannot succeed when half of us are held back. Tremendous amounts of talent are being lost to our society just because that talent wears a skirt. At the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think we can. I don't have a feeling of inferiority. Never had. I'm as good as anybody, but no better. You can show more of the reality of yourself instead of hiding behind a mask for fear of revealing too much. Pursuing peace means rising above one's own wants, needs, and emotions. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Success is only meaningful and enjoyable if it feels like your own. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. We're all water from different rivers, that's why it's so easy to meet. We're all water in this vast, vast ocean. Someday we'll evaporate together. Some people are old at 18 and some are young at 90. Time is a concept that humans created. Technique and ability alone do not get you to the top. It is the willpower that is most important. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Do not stop thinking of life as an adventure. You have no security unless you can live bravely, excitingly, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. Passion is the log that keeps the fire of purpose blazing. The next decade cannot be a decade of confrontation and contention. It cannot be East versus West. It cannot be men versus women. It cannot be Islam versus Christianity. That is what the enemies of dialogue want. The greatest danger to our future is apathy. Every moment wasted looking back keeps us from moving forward in this world and the world of tomorrow. We must go forward together or not at all. Change happens by listening and then starting a dialogue with the people who are doing something you don't believe is right. Tolerance and compassion are active, not passive states, born of the capacity to listen, to observe and to respect others. Fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Life is not easy for any of us. But what of that? We must have perseverance and above all confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this thing must be attained. I was a person with dignity and self-respect. and I should not set my sights lower than anybody else just because I was black. Let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality. You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. There's power in allowing yourself to be known and heard, in owning your unique story, in using your authentic voice. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins but by how they can recover when they fall. I've had to learn to fight all my life, got to learn to keep smiling. If you smile, things will work out. Nothing is worth more than laughter. It is strength to laugh and to abandon oneself, to be light. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. I've been absolutely terrified every moment of my life, and I've never let it keep me from doing a single thing I wanted to do. Well-behaved women seldom make history. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. A woman isn't a whore for wanting pleasure. If it were unnatural, we would not be born with such drives. Don't ever make decisions based on fear. Make decisions based on hope and possibility. Make decisions based on what should happen, not what shouldn't. Always aim high, work hard, and care deeply about what you believe in. And, when you stumble, keep faith. And, when you're knocked down, get right back up and never listen to anyone who says you can't or shouldn't go on. Social change is brought about by those who dare and act, who can think unconventionally and who can court unpopularity. We are here, not because we are lawbreakers, we are here in our efforts to become lawmakers. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. We cannot solve a crisis without treating it as a crisis, and if solutions within the system are so impossible to find, then maybe we should change the system itself.